Okay, I want to welcome you wherever it is you're watching from, either from Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, Calabar, Port Harcourt, Asaba, Edo, Lagos State, Ekiti, Ilorin, any part of the country, you are welcome. So, my name is Satal Salam, uh, and I would like to welcome you wherever it is you're watching from. So, we are going to have an amazing time on this webinar today, and I want to guarantee you that this next few minutes is going to be one of the best moments of your life because I am about to deliver to your ears the solution to the greatest problem in Nigeria today, which is the irregular or bad power supply. I'll be revealing to you a solution that will make you enjoy uninterrupted power supply, whether or not there is never. And I'm not talking about what I read in books or told. No, I am talking about what has been tested and confirmed over the years, over and over for different categories of people. You'll be discovering some amazing secrets on this webinar today. But I really want you to please, okay, prepare your mind, be open minded to accept and access the new set of information I will be sharing with you right now. I'll be talking about how you can achieve up to 22 hours power supply per day even without Nepa or generator using the free energy generation hack. So in this webinar, you will learn four things. Number one, you will learn the only solution to the irregular and bad power supply in Nigeria. Two, the money laundering mistake made by Nigerians when dealing with the irregular and bad power supply. Not avoiding this mistake will continuously drain your finances and threaten your life. Then three, I will reveal to you the all-new self-energy generation hack where you will learn how to generate constant electricity just the way you generate water in your home. I call this the water system automation framework. Then lastly, you will learn the red flags to avoid when considering the new self-energy generation system. Now, these mistakes could cause you tears and regret if not avoided. But before I jump straight into that, let me give a brief introduction about myself. My name is Satar Salam. I grew up in a rural area in Lagos State where the power supply was so terrible that we could do up to we could stay up to 3 months, 3 months without a blink of power supply. So it's either we burn fuel or stay in darkness. One day, I noticed a house directly opposite ours. When I was a child, I noticed there's this particular house opposite of our house, always having their lights turned on when the rest of us in the neighborhood are in complete darkness. I was so curious that I had to stylishly visit this house to find out how come, how possible. But to my surprise, on getting to that house, I didn't hear the sound of generator nor perceive the smoke. And yet, this family were enjoying a full electric power supply in their home, throwing the television, their TV set, their fan. It was a whole lot of fun that day. I had to call the owner of the house aside to ask him how was he able to do this. And then he showed me how he generates his own electricity to power his home appliances. And since then, I have been in a serious hunt for grounded and detailed knowledge and skills on energy generation technology. My name is Satal Salam, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of Yasatal Technology. My journey began over 10 years ago when I started learning and researching about the problems of irregular and bad power supply in Nigeria. This case has led me to working and training with some renewable energy companies where I obtained considerable experience and technological expertise in modern methods of clean energy generation. And I have been able to build a company I am proud of today. When power supply is interrupted in our homes or offices, when power supply is interrupted in our homes or offices, it is not only the height that goes out, it takes the life out of so many activities that sustain us. Blooms set in, productivity declines, and we are unable to deliver our best. Electricity in today's world is not a luxury, but a necessity of life, and being deprived of it is never a pleasant experience. Unfortunately, the power infrastructure that exists in Nigeria today creates serious challenges for citizens because it delivers far less than what is required. Not only are the power needs unmet, but citizens have to pay exorbitantly to benefit from the epileptic supply. This has forced many individuals and organizations to face consequences such as discomfort, poor business performance, insecurity, lack of entertainment, lack of savings, and deficiency in business activities, and so much more. So, what is then the remedy to the irregular and bad power supply in Nigeria? And that leads me to the first thing I will be sharing with you, which is the solution to the irregular and bad power supply in Nigeria. You see, the only solution that can save your home and business from the consequences of epileptic power supply faced by many Nigerians is simply being electrically independent. Being electrically independent. Now, from the definition of being independent, it means not influenced or controlled by others in matters of opinion, conduct, and not subject to another's authority or jurisdiction. You see, men in nature, we struggle to gain independence. We want to be independent in all areas of life because it gives us joy, happiness, limitless comfort, authority, like making your own money, driving your own car, and living in your own house. So you also have to be independent in the aspect of electricity, that is energy, in order not to be influenced, controlled, and not subject to another's authority or jurisdiction. The fact is that, you see, the megawatts of electric power supplied by the electricity sector in Nigeria is less than what is standard and what should be obtainable in a country with up to 200 million population tapping from it. So this explains why it is unrealistic and close to being impossible to be satisfied just by depending only on the national grid. So it is essential for you to be electrically independent by doing what? By generating your own electricity through an alternative power source. Through an alternative power source. This means using an alternative power source to produce your own electricity in order to power your home and business electrical needs when the national grid is off or maybe faulty. So this will avoid collective consequences. So when other houses in your neighborhood are in darkness or are experiencing blackout, you will stand out and not be affected. Why? Because you have an alternative power source that gives you electricity in the absence of the national grid. So the solution is simply what? Getting an alternative power source for your home and business electrical needs, which makes you electrically independent. But in the haste of getting an alternative power source, many Nigerians, ended up creating a drainage system in their finances, which drains up their savings very fast and also causes severe health complications. Now, that will lead me to the second thing I will be sharing with you, which is the many money mistakes made by Nigerians when dealing with the irregular and bad power supply. And not avoiding these will consistently drain your finances and threaten your life. The biggest mistake many Nigerians made when dealing with the epileptic power supply is using a fossil fuel generator. A fossil fuel generator. A fossil fuel generator. 90%, or let me say 95% of home and business buildings have a fossil fuel generator in their premises, including you watching this video right now. You have that generator either in your backyard or in your corridor. So many Nigerians have turned to the use of generators as their alternative power source to satisfy their electrical needs. But these generators are associated with very high maintenance costs that increases with time, not to mention the noise they create and the fuels they generate. These harmful emissions are a cause of serious health concern: sleeplessness, stress, communication difficulty, cognitive impairment, respiratory infection, cancer, or even death are some of the consequences that can result from the uncontrolled use of generators. The use of fossil fuel generator is very expensive as it constantly drains up your savings on default, just like a leaking tank. Look, you won't realize this until you stop using your generator for up to 3 months. Now, now, what is then the solution? You see, there is only one proven and best solution to the irregular and bad power supply. This works perfectly even without Nepa or your generator, and yet you will enjoy up to 22 hours power supply per day. So, what is that system? That leads me to the third topic, which is the all new self energy generation system hack, where I will show you how to generate constant and free electricity just the way you generate water in your building. I call this the water system framework. Now, did you know that the same way you generate water in your home and building naturally for free through a pumping system that automatically generates water from an underground source, you can also generate your own constant electricity from a natural source for free instead of paying exorbitantly to share from the epileptic power supply or getting a fossil fuel generator that requires subsequent fueling. You see, let me explain how the water system works here. The water system is constructed in a way that once your reservoir or your tank is drained, you can easily generate another free water from the underground to fuel your reservoir or tank just by a click of a button. So this sends a signal. So click a button, it sends a signal to the pumping machine inside or outside um, the the underground to start pumping up the water from the ground directly to the reservoir or tank. Now, the tank then transfer the water to um, different water outlets in your building, such as the the toilet taps, the bathroom taps, the shower, the kitchen taps, and other water outlets in your building. So the water pumping system generates, then does what? It stores and then distribute water automatically. As simple as that. No monthly subscription, no subsequent payment, just your one time construction investment, and you enjoy constant water supply for life. Now, do you know you can generate your own electricity naturally and automate it just like your water system? I'm talking about a system that does not require any hidden fee or subsequent payment. Alright? A system that allows you power your home and business primary and secondary appliances for as long as you desire. A system that doesn't make any frustrating noise nor emit toxic fume like your generator. Alright? A system that doesn't drain your finances on fueling. In fact, it involves no fueling of any kind. And lastly, a system that involves only a one time construction investment and you enjoy constant power supply for life. Now, the system is none other than the solar energy generation system that allows you to produce your own electricity to power your home and business electrical needs. The solar system, alright, uses a photovoltaic cells called solar panels to generate electricity from the atmospheric light or sunlight. So the generated electricity then moves through cable to the charge controller. Now the charge controller controls, alright, it controls and stabilizes the current produced by the solar panels and transfers the needed warmth to the batteries. You see, initially, the current produced by the solar panels is called DC current, that is direct current. Now, direct current is not usable in our home because it can't power our appliances. So this is where the inverter comes in. Okay, so the inverter will then convert this DC electricity to alternating current called AC current, allowing it to be used by our home appliances to power like our TV set, our fans, our lighting bulbs, air condition, and all other appliances in our home. They produce electricity, then further moves and transferred to the battery for storage in order to be used at night when there is no atmospheric light or sunlight. So you see all these processes are automated, that they work just by the click of a button. Many top residential and commercial buildings use the solar energy system, and yes, I mean to power all their electrical appliances and machines. So Yasata Solar Technology, we've installed many solar energy systems for bank, schools, restaurants, hotels, residential homes, and commercial buildings across Nigeria. So this is what the big industries and high net worth individuals use to generate their own electricity for free on automation, and they end up saving millions of naira on electricity costs over time. You see, the use of solar energy system as an alternative power source is now becoming rampant in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the federal government has advised that all Nigerians to consider the use of solar energy systems as an alternative power source instead of the fossil fuel generator. Now, before you consider getting a solar technological systems, there are red flags you need to avoid. and not avoiding them would cause you loss, tears, and regret when going solar. So that will lead me to the last topic, which is the red flags to avoid. The red flags to avoid when considering the self energy generation system, that is the solar system don't. Now, let me tell you this for free. This year alone, this year alone, we have done more of correctional projects than a full project. Now, what this means is that we have corrected many wrongly installed solar systems that was millions of naira, where we had to replace, you know, fuel or even all the bad materials used during installation by, unexperienced or quack, installers. This normally attracts additional costs. In fact, in most cases, customer ends up spending more money on the cost of correcting or replacing the bad or system installed. So, in order to avoid any form of loss, okay, disappointment or regret, you need to be very cautious of these three things. Number one is the use of cheap and inferior solar equipment and gadgets to cut down costs. Very essential. Then two, the use of unprofessional and unexperienced companies or engineers. And lastly, the use of, which is very, very common, the use of old and outdated solar technological system. This is a very common mistake that a lot of people make. You see, I I realized something that many people, this is what they do in order to cut down costs of having a solar system installed in their premises. They go to the local markets to buy solar materials themselves just to cut down costs. Now, after buying the fake materials, number one, it's not just fake, the wrong materials. The materials that you're not supposed to buy, you end up buying them. Materials that are not fit to serve your electrical needs. You buy them. Now, after buying them, they are buying them from the wrong market, giving them fake materials. So after having that fake materials in their home, they then call a local electricians, Nigerians. They call a local electricians to come install the fake materials for them. So that's fake for fake. A local electrician that has no knowledge about how solar system works. So this always end in tears and regrets. You see, going solar makes you electrically independent with so much comfort and security. In fact, you'll be so much happy and you achieve a lot of savings in electricity cost. But it is only if it is done well and properly. All right, so time out. Thank you for watching till this moment. In a short time today, I have condensed, compact, and squeezed together as tightly as possible over 10 years of my experience in energy generation in one webinar, explaining how you can freely generate your own electricity and achieve up to 22 hours power supply per day. So before we move on, let's have a quick recap on what I have shared so far. Firstly, I talked about the solution to the irregular and bad power supply, which is getting an alternative power source. And secondly, I mentioned the money murdering mistake made by Nigerians when choosing an alternative power source, which is the use of fossil fuel generator. And this causes health complications and constantly drains up finances. Thirdly, I reveal the self-energy generation system hack, which is the solar energy system, where I explained how it works and how you too can generate your own electricity using solar technology. And lastly, I listed the common mistakes made by Nigerians when going solar, which could cause them loss and regret. They are number one, the use of unprofessional and unexperienced solar engineers and companies. Two, the use of cheap and inferior solar equipment and gadgets to cut down costs. Then lastly, the use of old and outdated solar technological systems and products. All right. Now I have a few questions to ask you, which are first is that um, do you feel our time together on this webinar so far has been well spent? And do you now feel more convinced that solar energy is indeed the best alternative power source in terms of cost efficiency, reliability, and long lasting? Now tell me, can you now see that even the little bit of what I shared can guide and protect you from going solar with tears, loss, or regret? So let me know. Are you now excited to make a go out of this to see how the use of solar technology can make you enjoy up to 22 hours power supply daily while achieving significant savings in electricity costs over time? Now I have two options for you. I have the option A and option B. So let's go first with the option A. I already have absolute confidence that you could take everything we covered here today and on your own go out there to get the best solar system yourself. But this comes with very high risk because you could fall victim of unprofessional and unexperienced solar companies and engineers who will recommend an inferior or old and outdated solar technological products. All right. Now, here is the second option, option B. What if I introduce you to the latest solar innovation that allows you enjoy uninterrupted power supply for your home and business electrical needs? Now, I'm talking about a solution, all right? A solution that is built with the best and most updated and current, solar technological equipment and gadgets to improve efficiency and takes energy generation and storage to an unimaginable level. A solar solution that is, portable, affordable, yet reliable and long lasting than the old, outdated, and bulky solar solution you must have seen out there. Now, if you say yes to this option, then let me officially present to you from the desk of Yasata Solar Technology the almighty sophisticated portable solar generator. The almighty sophisticated portable solar generator. Now, the portable solar generator, of course, portable, generates its own electricity through solar energy and can also be charged by Nepa. It stores the energy in form of electricity in its inbuilt lithium-ion battery, which is the best storage technology ever. Let me briefly tell you about lithium-ion battery. Lithium-ion batteries have up to 15 years lifespan, while the other batteries you know out there have like 2 to 3 years lifespan. It is lightweight and occupy little space, unlike others that occupy a lot of space. Now, lithium-ion batteries it charges faster than the other batteries and has higher efficiency rates. The portable solar generator has an inbuilt lithium-ion battery for optimum and long-lasting backup. The portable solar generator does not, it does not use fuel, no toxic fumes, and does not make any noise. Amazing. So The solar generator has we have it in three configuration, which are we have the basic, the premium, and the ultimate portable solar generator. The basic is the smallest, then we have the premium, then we have the biggest of them all, the ultimate. All right. So the let's take it one after the other, right? So the basic solar generator is suitable for powering your basic home appliances, your basic home and business electrical appliances such as lighting bulbs, standing fan, laptops, small TV set to power them for up to 12 hours. It has 1000 watt capacity and contains 700 watt lithium ion battery. It comes with 180 watt solar panel, and that's all about the basic solar generator. Now, the premium solar generator is suitable for powering your primary and secondary home appliances, such as your 55 inches TV, microwave, ceiling fan, iron for up to 15 hours. It has 3000 watt capacity and an inbuilt lithium ion battery of 1400 watt hour. It comes with two pieces of 250-watt solar panels for fast and optimum charge. Now, the biggest of them all, the ultimate solar generator. The ultimate solar generator is suitable for high capacity appliances like freezer, pumping machine, or even your air condition. So it power all basic appliances for up to 24 hours per day. This is highly recommended for constant power supply in both household or business building. It also has 3000 watt capacity and a whopping 5000 watt hour lithium ion storage capacity. All right, so it comes with three pieces of 500-watt high capacity solar panels for fast and optimum charge, even without Nepa. So just imagine having any of the portable solar power generators seated and fully installed in your home or business premises. Tell me, how much difference will this make for you? All right, so I know you must be anxious by now to know the cost of having the portable solar generators installed in your premises. But before I jump straight into that, let me show you what others who have bought the portable solar generator are saying about it. Let me show you one of our clients from Lagos, Lekki, Lagos State. We installed the premium portable solar generator in his house to power all his appliances. So that is the premium solar generator placed in his corridor, powering his home, his TV set and kitchen. So this is another customer from Abuja, who say Abuja. He bought the premium solar generator to power his all his existing appliances in his apartment in Abuja. As you can see, it was installed so that it was able to power all his lightnings and other appliances in his home. Now, this is a pharmacy store. That's also the premium portable solar generator. Is powering the whole pharmacy space of this woman in Ekiti State. Even her freezer was being powered. Is being powered by the premium portable solar generator. Now let's hear from other clients.
My name is Engineer Emmanuel Indifon. I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Sata Salam of Yasata Solar Technology for coming up with this technology. The portable solar generator, I received mine in Calabar, and the experience have been so amazing so far. Thank you so much.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are hearing me from. I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to Yasatar Technology for this amazing solar generator. As you can see, I'm doing this video all the way from Ilorin. There's no Nepa light at the moment, so I'm using the solar energy, the solar generator to power my TV, my fan, my lightning. Without the generator, my AC. Now I no mobile fuel, no smoke. This is so interesting. Very, very interesting.
All right, so those are our other clients. The first one from Calabar and the other one from Ilorin, powering the one at Ilorin bought the ultimate solar generator, so he was able to power even his air condition. All right, now let's talk about the costs as shown on our online store. Okay, the basic solar generator we have without solar panel and with solar panel. So the basic solar generator without solar panel costs 290,450 naira without the solar panel. Okay, without the solar panel, it costs 290,450 naira. Now then the full pack that is together with the solar panel costs 340,500 naira. So that's that for the basic portable solar generator. Now the premium solar generator cost 425,650 naira without its solar panels, without the two solar panels. So, but the full pack cost 620,700 naira plus the two pieces of 250-watt solar panels. Then the ultimate solar generator without solar panel cost 1,127,000 naira without solar panel. And with the solar panels, that is the three pieces of 500 watts solar panel, would cost 1,750,000 naira. All right. So now this doesn't include the delivery and installation fee, which falls between which falls between the range of 25,000 to 50,000 depending on your location and building structure. So we have partners and installers around all states in Nigeria. So this ensures prompt delivery and installation to any part of the country. So thank you very much for watching till the end of the video. Now to show my appreciation, I need you to listen attentively. To show my appreciation, okay, I have a one-time offer to make you. Now, this is only shown to those who watch until this point, and it can only be found on this page. So it is truly a one-time offer. Now, what's the offer about? This offer gives you up to 40% discount plus free delivery and free installation to any part of Nigeria. You see, the total cost of having the solar generator, the any of the solar generator series, is more than the cost of the product itself. When I mean the total cost, I mean cost of delivery, cost of installation, and the product cost itself. Okay, now this is the chart here. So for the basic generator, the total cost for having it installed in your premises plus delivery cost and installation cost 315,450 naira without solar panels and 375,500 naira with solar panels. The premium cost 450,650 naira without solar panels, then 650,700 naira with solar panels. The ultimate cost was um, 1,157,000 naira with the solar panels. And with solar panels, it costs 1,790,000 naira, not 750. That's a mistake, okay? 790,000 naira. So these costs have the delivery fee and the installation fee inside of them. Now, If you are buying any of the generator series right now on this page, if you're taking action now, you won't have to pay all of that. I mean, no delivery fee, no installation fee, and you also get up to 40% discount. So you only pay the sum of 240,000 naira without solar panels for the basic and 285,000 naira with the solar panel. Free installation, free delivery. And for the premium, you pay just 370,750 naira without solar panels and 550,900 naira with the two pieces of 250-watt solar panels. No delivery fee, no installation fee. Now, the ultimate, you also pay just 965,000 naira without solar panels. And with solar panels, the three pieces of 500 watts, 500 watts solar panels, you just pay 1,520,000 naira. 1,520,000 naira. Normally, we run this kind of offer just once in a year, okay? And last year we set aside just 20 pieces for the offer, but we received about 43 payments in less than 3 weeks. So we had to we refunded some payments back to those who couldn't pay up the differences when we reached the promo limit of 20 pieces. Now this year we have set aside 50 pieces of solar power for the portable solar generator going for this offer. But at the point of launching this campaign, 12 have already been booked, and we are left with just 9 pieces of the basic solar generator, 13 pieces of the premium, and 16 pieces of the ultimate solar generator, which totals 38 pieces for this year's offer. And I'm afraid that we won't be able to do more than that this year. So once the 50 pieces are paid for or sold out, the price will immediately return to its initial price with additional costs on delivery and installation. So we can't promise what we can deliver. Okay, we've already have every materials, everything needed to get this offer to our beneficiaries. So once it is all exhausted, we won't have choice than to return back to our initial price. All right. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up, click the green button below. All right. You will be redirected to our online store, or just follow the following. Just hurry up and follow the following steps to immediately make your order. Okay, step one, what you do is that step one, click the green button below to be redirected to the online store where the solar generator series are listed at the offer price only on that store. Okay, choose any of the solar generator that best suits your needs and your budget. Then step two, click on buy it now. All right, click on buy it now. Then step three, enter your active phone number and click continue. Step 4, enter your delivery details and click save address. Step 5, click on continue to pay. Step 6, your transaction account details will load. Then step 7, copy the account details and make your payment via bank transfer to the account details generated. So after you make your payments, come back to the online store and click to this page and click on confirm payment. As you can see on number 7, confirm my payment. You have to click on that button. So you will get a notification saying your payment is successful. So after that, one of our customer rep will call you or send you a WhatsApp message for your to receive your transaction receipt in order to confirm your payment and to start preparing for your delivery immediately. So just follow the steps one after the other. It is very easy to follow through. All right. You see, I want you to imagine a life without being bothered about whether or not there is Nepa supply, and yet you enjoy constant power supply at your own terms to power your business electrical needs, working around the clock, improving productivity, and of course, making more money. Imagine a life where you can watch your favorite TV shows and have so much fun enjoying constant power supply with your children or your family without having to remove 2,000 or 5,000 naira daily or weekly, all right, from your service account to buy fuel, and without the frustrating noise that disturb the peace of your home or store, or without the toxic fumes that causes health complications for you and your family. You will achieve free, clean, peaceful, and clean power supply and achieve significant savings in electricity costs over time. This is the kind of life you will start to experience once you have any of the portable solar generator in your home or business premises. So take advantage of the offer now before it ends by clicking the green button below. Going solar is not for the rich, nor for the poor, but for the wise. Go solar with the Yasata solar technology, and we will make you electrically independent with our portable solar generator. Click the green button below to make your payments now.